Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about octave runs. Okay, so first of all, what is an octave? So an octave is just when you play one note and you play either the higher or the lower version of that note. And it's the same thing. As you can hear, they match. Even though the guitar is distorted, you can hear that they do match. And even the lower one to the higher one. They match. So that's all an octave is. And the cool thing about using these octaves is that because the notes match, if we're playing something like it's just right. It doesn't matter. So and it doesn't tell us what key we're playing in either, as of right now, because we're only playing that one note in three different levels of pitch. Now this is cool because right now I'm just doing E. So I have the open E, I have the E on the 7th fret of A, and I have E on the 9th fret of the G string. So I'm playing these three, and I can go anywhere. Now I can decide, you know what? I'm in E major. Or I could say, you know what? This is E minor. And by doing that, it kind of leaves it open for where you want to take it, depending what chords you're doing, or maybe you've come up with a riff already. So I like doing this when a bass player is just kind of playing like a... playing like this cool little bass line. So I'll just like come in like, okay, he's got that. And I'll just go like. And so far, I'm still not deciding what key I'm playing in because we're really just kind of focusing on E. And I'm doing an F sharp, back to E, and then going up to A, back to E, and even that B, A, E. And what's cool about this is that right now I'm playing notes that exist in both the major and the minor scale of E. So E, major, and minor both have F sharp, they both have A, and they both have B. Now, once we get into any other notes beyond that, now we're kind of picking a key. It could be major, it could be minor, it could be a mode of some sort, depending on where we go with it next. So, let's say if I drop down to D, like the bass does play like I have that D note there. So let's say I do drop down to D, I could still play like a G sharp, and that would be an E major, but it's more like Mixolydian at that point. So we can get into that scale thing in another video. But for now, just the idea of like what we're doing with our octaves is we have our note, and then we skip a string, and then we go up to the next string, and we move up 2 frets from that. And that's how we're gonna play our octaves. So we can do that anywhere. So it's like a power chord shape, except that we're skipping that string in between. And there I went to a chord, but so the idea is that we can play around with this thing in that scale, and we could do something like, let's say you come up with a melody. Let's say someone's playing and you're like so you could add that octave run to it and play it like that. So it kind of adds a little bit of flavor to the melody that you're playing, but it keeps the notes the same. So that way you're not getting all into this, you know, harmony concepts or whatever. You're just playing a melody over the chords. So it keeps it pretty simple that way. So this could be used in a lot of things. Like sometimes people, you can use this anywhere in the song. You can use this in the intro of a song, like and then go into your power chords after that. Or you could just keep it there and just have like another guitar just like. Just playing a rhythm, and then that becomes like more of like a lead part. So then now you can use that as a lead, or you can use that as your main riff. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. And then let's say you're using this backing rhythm and you're playing this thing, you could actually veer it off and kind of end it somewhere else. And then that would go maybe into another part of the song or something like that, or maybe it would jump into a verse, chorus, bridge. Maybe you can use that later on. So it can be used like that as well. And it's really fun. They sound really cool, especially when you have some other guitars and some drums and stuff like that backing it up. Just me kind of giving you the idea alone is one thing, but doing it for real is a bit different. And go ahead, try that out. Find some like cool backing tracks or something that you could play along with on YouTube, and you know, see what kind of cool octave stuff you can come up with. And if you don't know how to play any scales, I'll have some videos that will show you how to play some scales, and then you can start doing some octave runs with that. All right, so thanks for watching. All right, don't forget to subscribe and hit notifications so that you can stay updated on all the videos that come out.